Good evening, everybody. We are back. It is the Big Man on Campus podcast. I'm here with you on a Saturday, July 14th, 2018. Hope all of you are having a great weekend, a great Saturday. Wanted to come on and I've been grinding away here trying to find some value here on obviously the Summer League card, which I have a couple games out. Got some MLS to go over. We'll also go over a little boxing as well. Anything else you guys care to talk about, we'll surely go over it. So hopefully you had a great Saturday. You're enjoying it. Money never sleeps, as they say. So we tried to find value. We'll look into, like I said, little boxing. So, Manny Pacquiao, Lucas Matisse. We'll go over that. I'll give you a pick for that, which I'm on. MLS, we've got a big card to MLS, full card to MLS, and World Cup and all sorts of other stuff as well. So say hello. Hopefully, you can communicate with us on the chat. If you have any questions on anything, feel free to opine and send those in. A lot of baseball going on right now. We do have some Summer League plays going on as well. The Cleveland Cavaliers and Houston Rockets are just getting underway in the second quarter. We are well on our way to a over in that game. So hopefully those teams can continue to go up and down the court. The Bulls, though, are struggling a little bit. I'm a little irritated, honestly, with the Bulls. I don't know what's the deal with them and why. Why is Wendell Carter not playing? I guess these teams don't really want to win. You have one team here that just I guess they don't want to win the Summer League. I don't know. I feel like that would be something you should want to win. But Wendell Carter's played, but he hasn't been very effective. We haven't really seen really anyone else do much of anything. Wendell Carter just hasn't really played particularly well. Neither is Hutchison. He's been kind of all over the place. We'll see what happens. Couple other Summer League games. Let's go into that here. First, I'll go over some of the other Summer League games. 6:30, you got 6 o'clock, you have the Hornets and you got Toronto. Toronto are actually surprised by getting this far. I think Toronto is one of the worst teams in the Summer League. This is a bad team. They're only 1-3. I've liked what I've seen out of the Hornets. And let me tell you something. If the Hornets play with Graham, Monk, Bacon, Bridges, and Hernan Gomez, which I doubt they will, I'd imagine they'll rest some of these players. If they all play, I would take the Hornets, but they're not going to play. So, here you might see some value on taking the Raptors. Listen, the Raptors Summer League team is bad. I think it is. Listen, I know people love OG Anunoby for some reason, but I don't see it with the guy. I think he's a horrendous offensive player. He's got no one on this team that can really kind of make up for his shortcomings offensively. Look, defensively, he's a good player. I'm not going to knock the kid there, but I think that's about all he does. I'm not interested in him offensively. And like you said, when you have a guy like Anunoby, you need scores around him. This team doesn't have many scores around him. I like what we've seen out of Raleigh Alkins. He's a pretty good player. Giddy Potts has done some nice things, but you look at this team overall. You have three players in double figures. Malachi Richardson's been okay. Cody Miller McIntyre as well. But if we can get a full lineup here from the Charlotte Hornets or close to a full lineup, I would take the Hornets here. But not in love with that game. Too many question marks. Heat and Celtics. I may or may not bet this game. I'm still up in the air on it. You look at this total in this game. I'm looking over the number here. The Heat are the worst defensive team in the Summer League. This team's given up 100 points a game in Summer League. And I think with the Celtics, they're so deep as a team as it is, as far as in the regular team. You can let Ojale, Jabari Bird, Yabusele, you can let all those guys play extended minutes in the Summer League. I kind of like the Heat Summer League as well. I like what I've seen from this team. Look, defensively, they're a mess, so there's going to be points from them given up. But I like what they have down low. I think Yonte Maton and Landry Noko are really solid down low. You have Bam Adebayo as well. You have Duncan Robinson, who's given them a nice lift, hitting some tray balls. Derek Walton's been real solid. Rashad Vaughn. I think the over is a pretty good player, and I'm probably going to put this out. So for all you people in the chat, I would take over the number in this game at 181. We should see plenty of points. Like I said, the Miami Heat are the worst defensive team in the summer league. We should see. I wouldn't be surprised if we see, 195, 200 points in this game. It wouldn't surprise me. So we'll probably add that one. Bucks, Sixers. I considered taking Milwaukee here. I've not been impressed by the Sixers. And obviously I watched the Sixers. I'm a fan of this team. I think they were just lucky to have the Suns play a bad game the other night. Bagley and Ayton and Bridges didn't play well. If they played just a bit better, Sixers wouldn't be in the winner's bracket. I like this Bucks team. Sterling Brown's been really good in this tournament. DJ Wilson, Christian Wood. If you can get maybe 15 minutes, I'd expect DiVincenzo to play. He hasn't been very involved in this team. I'd expect to see him out there. If we can get those guys out there, I think they'll beat the Philadelphia 76ers. I've liked what I've seen out of especially DJ Wilson, Wood, and Sterling Brown. If you can get Travis Trice or Jordan Barnett or someone like that to give you some extra minutes as well, they should be able to beat the Sixers at a near pick-em price. Thanks, Hyman Roth. Appreciate it, man. What else do we have here? Yeah, listen, whatever happens with the Bulls, I'm not really too worried about it. If it wins, it wins. Obviously they're not playing particularly well today. Wendell Carter's been a non-factor. Him and Hudson have 8 points combined. You need more there. Ingram's not giving you anything. They're just not shooting the ball well. What are you going to do? So I'd lean Bucks. Jazz, Grizzlies. I took the Jazz. Listen, the Grizzlies are the worst offensive team in Summer League. They're only averaging about 75 points a game. And look, there's just not a lot of good players on this team. The Grizzlies are built defensively. That's what they're going to do, during the regular season. That's what they've tried to do in this tournament. With Jaren Jackson and Wayne Selden, you really don't have much else other than those two. You look at what they're built on. Javon Carter's a defender. Jaren Jackson, a defender. Guys like that, they defend. Ivan Rapp, a defender. That's what the Grizzlies are built on. The Jazz, on the other hand, a little bit more creative, a little bit better. Grayson Allen, Tony Bradley. I hope we see both of those guys tonight. Diamond Stone's been very good for them. Naz Long. They have some scorers on this team. They could bring in guys and score. A lot of these kids that sit on this bench, there's a lot of good scorers here. Peyton Aldridge is a great scorer at Davidson. Jarius Lyles, UMBC. Matt Mobley at St. Bonaventure. Kendrick Ray down at Kennesaw State. Obviously, Isaac Haas. Thomas Wilder over at Western Michigan. They have some scorers on this team. Add in the big boys as well. Trey Lewis and guys like that. I expect them to beat the Grizzlies just on the sheer offensive output. It's under worth a look in the Toronto-Charlotte game. I got to see some lineups before I'm interested there. I think Charlotte's very dependent on the lineup. If you get a full lineup, you can make a case that with the full lineup. So when you have, Monk, Graham, Bacon, Bridges, and Hernan Gomez, they may be the best summer league team out of all the teams. It's almost a foregone conclusion. You're not going to get all those guys tonight. So again, I guess you should tread lightly with that one. What's up, Matt, Lloyd, Emza, Susana, James? What's up? So yeah, that's summer league. All in all, I have to play later on the Utah Jazz, and I'm actually going to come out and say it. I'm taking over 181 with Celtics Heat as well. I'm going to put that in right now. So feel free to jump on board with that one, and hopefully we can cash in Over 181. Let me make sure that number is still 181. Maybe we'll get lucky and it's like 180 and a half. Or we could be unlucky and it could go up to 181 and a half or 182. What do we got here? Let's see. Wow. Down to 179 and a half. How about that? How about that, boys? I like it. I love it. I don't like it. I love it. 5 times thrown out of 179 and a half. How about that? 5 diesels. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's lock it up. Let's lock that one up. 179 and a half. Big stuff, boys. That's what I like to see. Let's get into some boxing tonight. You got Manny Pacquiao against Lucas Matisse. This is going to be a real battle here. You got between these two. I mean, you have I don't know. I mean, 120 fights between these two. I mean, Manny Pacquiao's fought 68 fights in his career, 43 for 145 fights combined for these two. Matisse and Manny Pacquiao. Manny at 39 years old, Matisse at 36. It's going to be a battle up in over in Malaysia, which I got to tell you, Malaysia is going to be good. That's good for Pacquiao. You would expect it to be a pretty pro crowd for him there. The judging should be a little bit more fair. I know if we remember the last time Pacquiao fought Jeff Horn, a very odd decision. Listen, I mean, if you look at Matisse in his career, obviously he's no spring chicken either. Because Matisse has always struggled with fast, quick fighters. And look, is Pacquiao the fastest fighter he once was? No. But he's still very quick. He still has the edge and quickness. I still think he's obviously a good fighter. I don't think he's lost a huge step. And if you read out of his camp, he's in great shape, supposedly, according to his camp. For his age, I still think he can drop it and fight. I mean, speed has always been his kind of calling card. Matisse struggled with that in his career. Listen, if Manny can't brawl with Matisse, if he does, he'll lose. But you look at size-wise here; these guys are the same size. I just don't think that Matisse really has anything that Manny hasn't seen or will bother him with. I don't think Manny will knock him out either. I mean, Manny Pacquiao hasn't knocked anyone out since he knocked out Miguel Cotto in 2009. So it's been a long time since Manny's knocked anyone out. So again, I don't know that we'll see that. I would go Pacquiao by decision here, minus 138. Look, I know the guy's older. I know he's pushing 40. I know he's got obviously bigger fish to fry with his political career, but I'm not one to go ahead and think that he's done. I'm just not. I just don't think he's a better fighter than Matisse. And again, it's not like Matisse is like 25. I mean, he's 36 as well. For me, I would go with Manny Pacquiao here to win by win by decision, 138. Again, can't brawl with Matisse. If he does, he'll lose. I just don't think Matisse is going to. I don't think Pacquiao is going to do that. And no, it's not pay-per-view. It's regular TV. So yeah, you can follow me if you want. It's up to you. I'm going to go with that and rock with Manny Pacquiao here. I think he flies off into the sunset, gets a nice payday here, and beats Lucas Matisse. Let me put this bet in here quick. Bulls, that one's going to be a loser, so we'll try to get this money back here with the Cavs over, which is fine. The goal at this point with Summer League is to just add to the profit, not give any money back. So if we win a game, obviously, or lose a game, we obviously want to win it and get the money right back. not going to win every game. I know people expect me to win every game, but I'm not going to. Let's get back at it here. MLS tonight, big card in the MLS. I got a couple games I'm going to be on in the MLS this Saturday evening. First of which, I'm going to go with NYCFC against Columbus. I'm going to lay the 118 here. New York City is starting to play some good football. They've won 3 of 4. They've actually won 9 of 10 this season. The only time they've dropped points is to Atlanta United, who are number 1 in the league. This Columbus team has been really bad on the road. They haven't scored in 7 of 8 overall. I'm on New York City Football Club, minus 118 against Columbus. I think you'll see goals in Galaxy Revolution, but I'm not playing it. I will be playing Toronto's Football Club against Orlando City Football Club. I'm going to go over the number in that one. I think we see plenty of goals here. Orlando City is the worst defensive side in the MLS, and both these teams score a lot of goals. Giovinco, Dom Dwyer on each team. Orlando City's given up 41 goals this year. Toronto hasn't been very good either. They've given up 36. Those are the 2 of the 3 worst defensive teams in the MLS. So I'm going to expect we see goals here in Toronto Football Club against Orlando City. I'll go over 3 in that match. What do we have on a number there? Over 3. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go over 3.5 at plus 100 against Toronto, Orlando City. And my other play, I'm going to go with the Vancouver Whitecaps, plus 400 against DC United. I don't understand this number at all. I don't know why DC United's such a big favorite here. If you know anything about MLS, I mean, DC United is the worst team in the league. Why is DC United a 160 favorite against Vancouver? I mean, so because Wayne Rooney's playing tonight, I'm going to bow down and think that they should be a 160 favorite against the Whitecaps? Give me a fucking break. I mean, you can't be serious with that. I mean, and it's not like Vancouver's bad. Vancouver's pretty good. They've given up a lot of goals, but I expect this to be a good match. I like what I've seen out of Vancouver lately. They've been scoring some goals. I threw out the Philadelphia Union game. They did get a red card, in that match. I think that was a little bit crazier than we thought it'd be. Again, Philadelphia just had a crazy game there. So I kind of throw that out. I'm going to take the 1 to 4 price here. But the main play on this game is I'm going to take the Whitecaps. What is plus 1 here? Yeah, I'm going to take the Whitecaps plus 1. That's the main play here. I'll have a half unit on the Whitecaps to win. A plus 1 at 1.75 looks very tasty here. I like that one. I don't think DC United should be a big favorite like this against anyone. So I'm going to rock with New York City Football Club minus 118. I'm going to go over 3.5 Toronto, Orlando. And I'm going to go with Vancouver Whitecaps plus 1, and I'm going to take a half unit out on the Vancouver Whitecaps to beat DC United. A couple other ones here. The Impact and the San Jose Earthquakes up in Montreal should be a pretty high-scoring game here as well. These two teams are obviously no strangers to keeping goals out either. You look at the Impact; they've given up 35 goals this season. San Jose has been dreadful as well. This should be a pretty good over game here. If you're looking at goals, I would expect goals in this one. Ray Williams are putting a unit on Matisse. All right, I'm on the other side. Good luck, though. I like MLS. New York City's been the most profitable side. Yeah, they have. They're very solid. That's yeah, but the thing is about that though, John Nelson. I mean, when Zlatan came aboard, it was pretty early in the season, and the Galaxy were playing pretty well. compare the Galaxy to the United are the worst team in the league. I just don't think it has that much bearing on them being this big a favorite. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm actually starting to like a little bit more of this Montreal-San Jose game over the number. Let me see if I can find anything a little bit tastier here. I might go both teams to score in the over 2.5 in this one. I don't want to really bet over 3. I'm going to go with I'm going to go both teams to score at over 2.5 and impact earthquakes. That's going to be my other play. I'm going to go with those 4 tonight in MLS. What's up, intermission? Good luck, Ray. Thanks, man. I don't have anything on. I don't really bet UFC, so I don't have anything on that. I agree, Thomas. I don't really get it either. I'll take a look at a couple of these other games. Atlanta United against the Sounders. Atlanta, obviously, at home here. We know they have a great crowd. Look, you would expect Atlanta to keep winning. I think in a parlay, they're probably a pretty good bet. Dallas and Chicago. Dallas, obviously, at home here, taking on the Fire. Draw doesn't look too bad here. I don't see much to separate these two, but no real opinion. Minnesota United, and Real Salt Lake, 2 teams that I don't really see too much. This might be the one game that goes under the number this week. I'm sorry. I think this one's kind of low, and that's pretty much it. So 4 plays. I'm going to go New York City Football Club minus 118. I'm going to go over 3.5 Toronto, Orlando. I'm going to take this Vancouver Whitecaps plus 1 against DC United. And I'm going to take both teams to score in the over 2.5 in Montreal, San Jose. I don't have anything on that. Houston, Colorado. At least I don't think I do. I missed 2 of these here. Dynamo and Colorado. I would probably say Dynamo. Colorado's been really bad. They just can't score goals. That's really been a big problem for the Rapids this year. So I would lean Dynamo there, but no opinion. And then you got to see what else do we have here? The LA Football Club against who's the other team here? Against Portland. Portland's actually played pretty decent lately on the card. They're up to 5th in the table, but LAFC is kind of right behind FC. Dallas. At this price, I'd kind of lean with LA, but it's a tough game. Portland's a gutty team. What else do we have here? Feel free to send in any questions if you have them. You want to ask me a relationship question, I'm all ears. You want to ask me a life question, I'm all ears. Anything you want to talk about, feel free. Do you think Croatia pulls it off? You're going to have to wait and listen to the show tomorrow that I'm doing on SBR Forum. I'll give my opinion on that game there. So check that out, and I'll gladly break that down for you. But if you've listened to me, you know that I'm very high on Croatia. I don't think there's a ton to separate these teams. I just don't. I really don't. I think this Croatia team is as good as anybody. And I think for France, the big problem is the flanks. I think that the Croatian side can really bother France. Let's be honest here, guys. With Croatia, from 1 to 11, this is a really good team. Really, every way you look at this side, they've been impressive. You look at position to position. You start with the goalkeeper, Subasic. He has been absolutely terrific. You look at the back 4. Strinic and Versalco down the flanks has been great. They've been fantastic. Versalco's been one of the unsung heroes for them. Dejan Lovren has shut up every critic possible. He just keeps winning. Gets to the Liverpool, gets to the Champions League final, gets to the World Cup final. He just keeps winning. Domagoj Vida, this is a guy that's going to make a move to a big side. He's not going to be playing in Turkey anymore. This back 4 is really solid. You have 2 central defenders. You have 2 guys down the flanks that are really good. You got Brozovic, who could play the CDM position. He can take off. This is what Belgium was missing against France. They did not have that central DM. They didn't have Meunier in there to take the pressure off the midfield, the attacking midfield. Brozovic is very important. He's a guy that's going to obviously have a lot to do tomorrow. Brozovic is important. He's kind of the linchpin to this side, that CDM position. You basically have 5 defenders that are really solid. You look at their wingers, Rebic and Perisic. I mean, if Rebic hasn't won you over, I don't know who else can win you over. I mean, this guy has been an absolute workhorse for Croatia. He's quick, he's powerful, he's strong, he's tough. And then Perisic, I mean, what do you say about Perisic? I mean, this is a world-class player. This is a guy at Inter Milan that's had a great year. You'll see him probably in the Premier League. I'd expect you'll see him at Manchester United. You look at Modric and Rakitic, the 2 big boys. These are 2 world-class players that play at Real Madrid. I mean, they're probably the best midfield in the world right now. I mean, arguably. Modric has had a golden ball type of tournament. Rakitic is just terrific. And then you have Mario Mandzukic up front, who I think is just a better version of Olivier Giroud. Mandzukic just scores goals. And he's a tough son of a bitch, too. I mean, you can't get tougher than Mandzukic. He's a tough son of a fucking bitch, I'll tell you. He didn't take any shit from anybody. You look at the subs. I mean, Carluka, pretty good sub. You could bring him on. You could bring on Badalai. He's a pretty good sub as well. Kremadic, don't forget about him. Pivatic as well. He could play that defensive position as well. I think Croatia is a lot better than people give them credit for. As far as this whole, they played games and days and stuff, bullshit. That doesn't mean anything. These are world-class athletes. All they do is play football. They've had 3 days off. That's more than enough. Am I watching World Series of Poker? Of course I am. I'm not watching it right now, but I watch it, yeah. Exactly, Simpson. Exactly. Big man, what was that deli you posted on your Twitter? It's Baronato's. Baronato's Corner Deli. It's a corner of Atlantic and First Street. It's the best deli in the city. Go in there, mention my name, mention Jeff, and they'll hook you up. Joe, Sharon, all them in there. They're good people. I've been going there since I was a kid. Love those people. They make a mean sandwich. Great sausage and peppers, great Italian hoagie, great meatballs. Their chicken cheesesteaks are fantastic. They got great tuna. It's one of the nothing on the menu is off limits. Got great bacon, egg, and cheeses in the morning. They open up at 7 o'clock. Go in there, get your coffee, get some donuts, get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Got great food. And they don't pay me to say this. I just love them. They're good people. Always take care of you when you're in Ocean City. And I'll tell you what, they got 19-inch hoagies, man. They're fantastic. They're very good. Make sure you check them out. No problem, Trevor. What else do we have here? Subasic deserves the Golden Glove. I agree. Careful on both teams to score. Why careful? I like that play as well. Listen, if you can get where I'm going here, I'm on Croatia, okay? I'm not jumping off this. I think they're a really good side. I think they're just as good as France. They're hard-nosed. They're tough. I don't think they should be this big a favorite. I'm sorry. I think Croatia is not getting any fucking respect. And like the Philadelphia Eagles, they're going to come in. They're going to beat the big boys. It's the year of the underdog, people. It's time to get real and get up. Just listen up. John Nelson saying, race 9 at Delaware Park. The Elate horse is for sure a winner. Okay, who gave you that pick? Do you have inside info or what? I know it's early. What's your favorite sports book? I mean, I don't like any of them, frankly, right now, but Delaware Park's okay. That's not a good question. Ask me that in like a year when all of them are open. I can hit them up, all of them. Wow, Joe Max worried about France scoring. Wow. I'm not per se. I do think the game will go to extra time though. I think it's 1-1. But I think we're all really. I mean, I'm not doing it. I haven't downplayed France or Croatia, but I think Croatia is really good. I don't think they're as big an underdog as they should be. That's interesting by you, Joe Mack. I'm surprised to hear that. I haven't really either. Um, we'll see. I'm gonna rock with the Croatians here. All right, so John Nelson saying a late is the play. Let me see if I can let me get on that. When does that start, Joe? Or what, John? When does that start? Delaware Park. The 6 horse. It's the 6 horse. All right, it starts in 4 minutes. All right, I'm on it with you, bro. I'm on it with you. Let's rock. I don't ever bet fucking horses, but this guy says that a late's the win, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna rock with you here, bro. Hopefully you're right. I don't ever bet fucking horses. Thanks, John. Let's jump on this, guys. Let's see if it comes in. I'm gonna rock with it. I run to you on that. I don't know much about horses. It's a good call, John. It's good work by you, though. I don't generally tell people, but I'm going to go with the Delaware Park race 9, the 6 horse. Let's do it. I need to make up for this Twins play that I bet. Everybody's betting this. Should I share this on Twitter and tell everyone that John says the bet? Well, we don't have much time here. Let's just keep it between us. You miss school, you miss out. So everybody in here, all 63 people, let's get on this horse. Let's make some money here. I feel like I want to play some virtual soccer now. All right, let's just let this happen. Let's not go into a long litany of horse racing picks. I saw a question I wanted to get to. Something about bankrolls. Best tips for bankroll management. Best tips. Don't bet stuff you don't know about. Don't bet just because there's shit on TV. Only bet on shit that you see value in. Don't constantly lay numbers. Don't bet parlays. Don't bet teasers other than football. And don't do 3 or 4 or 5 team teasers. Research. Build your bankroll the right way. Research. Put the time in. Treat it like a business. As far as the bankroll itself, separate money that you would have, for your important stuff. Make sure you have gambling money separated. Don't ever deplete the two. And look, I would really just develop your own system. I mean, no one can tell you how to spend money. That's your own business. I would say do it on your own. There's not really much I can tell you. I would just try to carve out your own things because it's your money. It's your shit. So tidy it, keep it safe, and you'll be fine. Or just listen to Donnie and I. Ken Peacock's in. So stage name. Everybody's in on this horse. How can I watch this? Does anyone have a link to this? Delaware Park's not far from me. I want to watch this. Does anyone have a fucking visual on this? Live racing. Free live video. There we go. That's what I want. Never mind. I think I might have it here. Free video stream. All right, they're loading them in the paddock. Race 9. Here we go. This is it. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Do I have the right race here? It's race 9? Yeah, there it is, race 9. Come on, Delaware. Oh, here we go. Race 9. Here we go, boys. I'm in. I'm watching it. Here we go. All right, I'm going to do a little play-by-play. Damn, they're talking up the 6-horse. 6-horse has been a layoff, though. A 6-month layoff. We're on the 6-horse. Elate. 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 Track is fast. Turf is firm. Down at Delaware Park. A beautiful 90-degree day down here in northern Delaware as we approach the 9 race here at glistening Delaware Park. A beautiful day. 6-horse. Elate in the lead here as far as odds are concerned, 4-5. The 5-horse, 9-5. The 8-horse, 9-horse, big underdogs, 30 and 60-1. 4-horse, 60-1 as well. Elate, though, poised for a big day here at Delaware Park. All right. I'm in. Somebody knows something here. These numbers are moving. These numbers are moving, boys. Down to 138 at Bet365. Wow. How about that? Come on, you fucking stream. What's going on here? Fucking hell. Fucking shit stream. Got too many windows open, I think. Yeah, I got 2-1 also. What's going on here? Let's get this race going. Oh, shit. The announcer just said the 6-horse is looking great. You better have the running shoes on. It's good. This stream's really bad, man. All right, I'm not going to be able to do a fucking live stream. The stream keeps cutting out. I still just have to follow it on here. Damn, Elate's at 138 on Bet365. Wow. The 5 is at 275. Wow. And NYRA. All right, let's see what we got here on NYRA. Where the fuck's the videos tab? All right, there it is. I don't have a login, man. I can't use that. I'm on Pacquiao by decision. Pacquiao. All right, they're about in the paddock here, boys. I'm trying to get this thing to stay where it is. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The 3-horse furiously kissed being loaded into the paddock here. Last horse to be in. We're about set here. And they're off. Here we go. We're good. Late looking good. Horse is looking slow early on. 6 is hanging in the back. Let's go here. Your proper discretion's killing it. 6 furlongs to go. Go, Elate. Come on, Elate. Run. Come on, Elate. Run. Got the lead. There it is. Run, Elate. Go. Run. Here we go. And down the stretch they come. Run, run, run. Go. Go. Come on. And down the stretch they come. And Elate's going to roll to a win. Bang. Boom. Good call, my friend. Good call. Bang, bang. Love it. Good shit. Good shit, man. Good call, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You come in here, you give a play, and it wins. Good shit, my man. Good shit. Yahtzee. Great tip, man. Great tip. That is good motherfucking shit, bro. Good call. Good call. My man just comes in 2 minutes before the race. Says, get on this. That's what I'm talking about. D-backs up 2-0. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Mets rolling. Wow. Good. Yeah, amen, Corey. We don't fuck around. You just come in, share the tips, move on. That's a really good call, bro. Good stuff. I'll take that. All right, 62-60, Houston, and Bulls are a little too late here. Fuck. Damn, man. They're coming along nicely here in the fourth quarter. Too bad we're not gonna have enough time. That sucks. All right, we need to get this over here. That's the big thing. What are we at? 122. There's still 4 minutes left. So if we can get to 135. We need more points, man. We need this to hurry it up. All right. Great stuff, guys. Great call. Great call. And we just hit them hard. A lot of us on here took that. That's good shit. Perfect. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Tonight, I'm going to take Manny Pacquiao by decision against Lucas Matisse, minus 138. I'm also on in the MLS, New York City Football Club, minus 118. over 3.5, Toronto, Orlando, Vancouver Whitecaps plus 1, and I'm on over. Both teams scored over 2.5. Montreal and San Jose. Everyone have a nice night. Thanks for joining me. And I'll be back sometime later in the week next week. Going to have a couple days off here to get back to it, and we'll see you next time. I'll be on tomorrow, SBR Picks, for the breakdown of the Croatia France game. We'll tie up some loose ends there, and hopefully, guys, Croatia can get the job done, man. Really hoping we can win that and bring it home and cash a huge ticket. Everyone have a great day. I'm the Big Man on Campus. We'll see you next time.